Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'll talk about ChatGPT not working on some of the system. So recently I created one video on ChatGPT wherein I talked about what is ChatGPT all about and what are the applications of ChatGPT's features, limitation, and everything. So if you haven't watched that video, so I'll put that video on I button. So coming back to today's topic, so a lot of people asked about in our system, our browser is not supporting Chat GPT and it is not working. So even when I started using this, so even I was facing the same problem. So I was recommended by Chat GPT to actually remove the cookies, because cookies is something, those who are not coming from the programming background, so for them to understand as a layman perspective, so cookies actually store our information on client side, right? Like password, user id, and everything, even the website name and everything you actually work. It actually facilitate you to do something quickly. Suppose you don't have to write password time and again, right, again and over and again. So those cookie you have to remove, and so I'm using a separate browser for that. I'm using Google Chrome, and other stuff I'm using Edge. So when I'm actually working on Chat GPT, so I'm using uh, Google Chrome, right? And for my other works I'm using mm, Edge, Microsoft Edge, and I kept that as it is so that I don't have to write my password time and again, right? So that information is stored in cookies in Edge, but I'm using it uh, uh, Google Chrome for Chat GPT. So what sort of solution I recommend you? First of all, you have to remove your cookies from your browsers. So I'll take you through how you can remove those cookies from your browser. And if after removing the cookies from your browser, you have to uh, close your browser and open it again, and then put the chat gpt on Google, and you can start off with that. If the problem still persists, so you can use a different browser. Suppose you are using Google Chrome, you can use Edge, Microsoft Edge. Internet Explorer is phased out, so I don't recommend to use that, because Microsoft no longer supporting Internet Explorer, right? And if after using different browser you are still facing some problems, so you have to actually put this URL on your uh, browser address bar, right? So you have to put that there, and then click and you through how you can uh, clear your cookies data. So first of all, you will have to open your browser. So for the timing, I have opened my Google Chrome, wherein I'll have to click on the three dot, so which is in the top right corner of your window. So once you click on that three dots, so you will have to click on settings. So once you click on settings, one more window will appear over here. So on that window, I'll have to click on privacy and security, which we call privacy and security, right? So after that, I'll have to click on clear browsing data. So by default, basic will be selected, basic tab will be selected. Under that basic tab, there's a time range. By default, it will be last hour, but I'll have to make it all time. Fine. So post that, I have to click on clear data, and then I'll have to click on advanced. Once I click on advanced, I'll have to select again. Here will by default value will be last hour, but I'll have to I have so uh, I just selected all time. That is why it is showing me all time. So after that, I'll have to click on. I'll have to uncheck these box. Not uncheck. I'll have to check these box, right? These four boxes, and then I'll have to click on clear data. Once I click on clear data, I'll have to close my entire browser and then open it again. And if my system doesn't work, I mean, the GPT doesn't work on this browser, so I'll have to use another browser. Say, for example, I'm using Google Chrome, so I'll have to use Edge, Microsoft Edge, and vice versa, right? If you are using Google Microsoft Edge, so you will have to switch back to Google Chrome, and maybe you can use Firefox and other browser. But still, none of the browser is not working on your system. So you will have to use one URL in any of the browser. This URL is a direct URL, right? So I've already uh, talked about that in previous slides. So on that, I'll have to click on those who are new. They will have to click on sign up. They will have to give their information here, like an OTP will be sent on your email address, wherein they will have to verify their identity through an OTP. And then once your account is created, you have to click on login, right? And once you, so now I'll have to click on uh, login, and then I'll click on continue with Google since I've already created my account, and then I'll click on my email address, and then it will take me. So since that is my information, it's already saved over there. So it actually took me to this screen. So here are two mode. One is dark mode, and the second one is light mode. So different mode has different background. So in under dark mode there is a dark background. Under light mode, here is a light background. If I want to clear my previous conversation, I'll have to click on this. So let me ask it a small question here from here. So how do you make an HTTP request? There are the examples. Explain quantum computing. It will show you about quantum. We ask it how we can make an HTTP request in JavaScript, right? So it will show you something like get and post script. It will write an script to make an HTTP request. So it actually used get, open get, and then URL. So it actually, unlike traditional programming language, which is a rule based, it doesn't work on that. It works on the concept of NLP, natural language processing model, using deep learning, which is a neural networks learning, right? Just like a cognitive one, right? So it actually trained its data, right? So once it is trained, so actually how it searches the best fit information from the database, because it is already trained on these type of data, right? So there are no, n number of such codes are there, but it is giving you the best fixed match on the probability, the basis on the probability and the high percentage of matching. So if I'm not satisfied with my answer, I can click on generate response. So it will actually search another one. It will get another result from there, because I'm saying I am not satisfied, right? So here you can see like a true. Earlier script it put in the second argument, the third argument, in fact there was a true, but right now it does not have any true, right? So it has changed some sort of concept. Maybe true is a default one, or false is the default one, maybe. So it is actually asking this one. So let me give you another program, maybe uh, write a code in VBA to get factorial of a number, of a number. Factorial is something which actually work on the preceding value. So that means multiplying the current value with the preceding value, right? Like in case of 4, So 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. So 4, 3 ja 12, 2 ja 24. Right. So 24 will be answer. So it will actually create a script like that. So n into n minus 1. So this is that. And same code, if I ask it in Python, so how it will give you an answer. Python, it has given that n into n minus 1. Same goes here, has taken the preceding values. So it is incrementing, right? So it is multiplying previous value with the current value. Current value is this number and number minus 1. Like in case of 4, in case of 5, it will be 5 4 ja 20, 3 ja 60, 2 ja 120, right? So, and even if you ask it, what is the factorial of what what is the factorial of 5, irrespective of any language, right? 120. Yes. So that's how it is working. Write, I'm asking it, write an essay on Republic of India. It will write an essay on that. But the data is trained up till 2021. So post that, it will not. So it has to be trained on the current data, right? So up till 2021, you can ask anything. So this was the small demonstration I have given you, and I have already taken you through how you can clear your cookies and how you can actually access ChatGPT. Thanks for watching. If you think this video is helpful for you, please subscribe my channel and like my video. Thank you very much.